It's Sarah again. This is week 2 discussion 2 video. So the fable that I always was read growing up, Aesop's Fables, was a big thing. My dad used to read it to me every night. I had a huge book and he would pick a different story every night. My favorite one that always stuck with me was The Town Mouse and the Country Mouse. The Town Mouse and the Country Mouse basically is a fable about a city mouse who comes to the country to visit a relative, kind of looks down on all their stuff. He doesn't really have much. Everything he eats is kind of plain. Where he sleeps is kind of plain. The next day, the city mouse asks the country mouse to go back to his house with him. So excited. The country mouse, of course, says yes. He was excited to see this lavish mansion he lived in. They get there and they're just about to eat all these jellies and breads and stuff the country mouse had never even seen but only heard of before when they hear a scratching of a cat. So after the cat comes in, the mice go into hiding, cat comes in basically, and by the time the mice come out of hiding, the servants already come in to remove the food from the table. At that point, the city mouse and the country mouse look at each other. The country mouse says, you know what? I'd much rather be at home where I know I'm safe. I may not have much, but at least it's mine. And at least it's not eating scraps after someone else. So he leaves. Basically, the moral of the story is be appreciative of what you have. Just because someone has more and it's bigger doesn't always necessarily mean it's better. And I think in this day and age, it's kind of gotten shorter as far as the story goes, but the basic principle still applies. We teach our kids, be grateful for what you have. Just because someone has more and their house is bigger doesn't mean their life is better. So that's just one of the fables and one of the myths I always read growing up.